Meanwhile, corrective work continues on Woodbury County's new law enforcement center. Work was originally supposed to be done in September, but a fire damper system was not included in the original plans, causing a 7-month delay. This afternoon, the Law Enforcement Center Authority met to discuss progress on that work. Work is ongoing on the county attorney's space, the sheriff's office space, court space, and medical observation space. The facility's fire alarm systems will be tested in the coming weeks. Architects condemned the LEC Authority, saying they, quote, weren't compromising workmanship or budget to get the project done, end quote. Members of the LEC Authority, including County Supervisor Mark Nelson, will visit the site tomorrow for a tour.